That was kind of neato. Kind of freaking neato. Kind of freaking neato. I'm gonna sit you guys down for a minute. Come over here and finish up the last bit of my night chills. I would be feeding my bunny rabbits, making sure they stay nice and fat. So that some days we might be able to do these things. Got to eat them squirrels. Ow, he runs. Some raws and riddles. Little bunny rabbits, foo-foo in the forest, bumping and a dumping, making a bunch of them. 'Cause they're rabbits. Little rabbits taste so delicious. Hey, blonde Jesus! What's up? What's up? Yeah, feed my gremlins. I feed my meat rabbits. I like some regulars. Raw rabbit stew. How could it be raw rabbit stew if it's stew? You have to cook it. Well, because the rabbits were raw when you put them in. Okay? All right, MFN Monday. What? Can't feed after midnight. Well, luckily it's just before midnight now, isn't it? How was your fucking Monday, Mr. Blonde Jesus? And how was your motherfucking Monday, Zeus? Who here enjoyed a motherfucking Monday? I know I did. You ever pull an injection pump off an Isuzu NQR? Not fun. Not fun at all. There you go. What we're doing wasn't too bad, but getting that freaking injection pump off, I mean, you go to, what do my bosses got? They got Pro Demand, and they got Truck Pro Demand. So because it's an NQR, you got to go to Truck Pro Demand. Doesn't tell you. Tell GBK he's a big fat fag. And he likes more dicks in his ass than the whole world can handle. Either way, like I said, yeah, I didn't tell you about the front bracket. Oh, I've got, what did I end the day with? Found the fuse on an F350 with a big old camper shell on the back. And the damn thing lowered to the point that you can't even get underneath it, really. We're going to have the customer remove the camper shell and all that. Put a 30 amp fuse in for the inner fuse that supplies the voltage to the fuel pump relay and the PCM and whatnot, because we have a no start, crank no start. And freaking pow! The fuck? Put a new fuse in, turn the key, pow! We get a short. Tell the customer. We just sell a couple more hours now. Now we got to chase down fucking wires. And of course it doesn't help. You freaking pull a little thing off and you look in there and there's all these extra wirings and wires cut here and there all frayed out and open, and it's like, thanks a lot, asshole. Fuel pouring out the muffler. No, this is an actual Isuzu 4-cylinder diesel. The fucking injection pump, it was like old school freaking monster block huge. No, it's not. That's how I know you're a bullshit mechanic, fucking blonde Jesus. Isuzus follow after GMs. Internationals are what follow with Ford. They were kind of together for a while and in bed, you know, for a long time. Isuzu shares a lot of their shit with GM. That's why the Ombre and the S10s are pretty much the same thing. Just saying. I love you, Blonde Jesus. Damn. That's some scary shit. But either way, there was just two of us. Yes, Zuzu's GM. Shenanigans, all of it! Bunch of fucking danguses. And I didn't get to touch the engine that I have apart right now, and I didn't get to touch the other engine that I have apart right now because I was too busy on that Isuzu and doing another. Came in as a comeback, kind of, but I found number 8 coil where the misfire was. I'm like, well, there's a misfire back in number 8. I'll bring the coil up to number 1 and pull the fucking yeah, and pull the spark plug and swap number 8, number 1 spark plug and coil. I'll pull number 1 coil, spark plug. Go to pull number 8 coil. Wait a minute. The number 8 coil boot was an inch shorter than number 1. I wonder if that's causing your intermittent misfire. Just enough to barely touch the spark plug and at times not. Yeah. Well, needless to say, got a new coil, put that on, swapped the spark plugs and drove it, and no more misfire. So that was a quick, easy fucking done, out, gone, bye-bye. But that injection pump was a pain in my ass. You'll see it in my daily vlog. I walked out there thinking injection pump, like kind of like on a Cummins or on a Ford or something like that, With an Isuzu, they got the cab over, so it pops up and you've got all this room in the engine. No, they cram it down in there. Or it's hard as fuck to even get to. And I'm going, you son of a bitch. It was colder than balls this morning. And I hadn't even had my coffee yet while I was digging into that thing. And then you gotta align the timing in order to pull it out. And then, of course, Pro Demand doesn't tell you there's a fucking doesn't tell you there's a bracket on the front. So finally I find a YouTube video, or my boss finds it for me to look at, and Mercedes hoods go straight up. No, I didn't know that. It's kind of weird. Did you know Jaguar's hoods go out? Did you know fancy Ferrari doors go out and up? No, they don't. Lamborghini doors do. Oh my god. I'm gonna murder me some dogs. Either way, it was a late MFN Monday. It was kind of fun finding my parents at the store, scaring the shit out of my mom. That was amazing. What the fuck? That was weird. Almost sounded like fireworks or something in the background. It was like. Oh, it was gunshots. There's a car running behind me. Probably the kids across the street freaking smoking their pots. hot box in their truck. Because it's so cool to just sit in a car and hot box it. Nothing says you're gangster like smoking weed in the car. Yeah, buddy. No, it's not my problem. And it wouldn't be my problem either. They'd be fucking screwed if they were trying to shoot over this way. You know, having this honking toolbox and this steel cabinet right behind me, I'm kind of fairly well protected in my little corner here now, aren't I? I mean, bullets may still make their way through, but quite a bit of metal in between us. And you know what I learned from all the YouTube videos I've ever seen with people shooting stuff? If I fill those file cabinets full of paper, that's even more stronger. There's even less of a chance of a bullet getting me. Serious question, go ahead. Shoot. Come on. Give us a question. A serious question. Or do you put on timeout for commenting too much because YouTube's gay like that? Right. Best place to buy a 45. Well, that's a tough one, bud. It's more on preference. I would shop around and get a feel because, I mean, honestly, the prices are pretty much kind of set by the market. So you might find a deal somewhere versus somewhere else by a few bucks or more. But I mean, the best way would be there's no Bud's gun shops out here. I mean, like you got Hook, Line, and Sinker. You could check them out. Check out the Antioch Armory. If you're in an adventurous state, definitely check out Solar Tactical in Livermore. They're freaking cool ass dudes. You can't buy guns online through in California. No, you can't. What is it? Canyon Sports. I think they might sell pistols. There's also a few places. There's can't think of their name, but they're over by the DVC, Century Arms, and there's Brentwood Armory. My best bet, you pretty much just go around, get a feel for the different gun shops, see who rubs you the right way, and then get it from them. Because, I mean, honestly, they're a dime a dozen. Everybody's going to pretty much have the same price. Or, you know, within the same price range, within a couple $100. So, like I said, it's more about who do you feel like supporting. So, I mean, I bought my Desert Eagle from Solar Tactical. And Hook, Line, and Sinker, I bought my AR and my 9mm. And then the Mosin, I got a Big 5, but they don't sell handguns. They only sell rifles and shotguns. There's always Bass Pro. But I've had hit and miss atmosphere at Antioch. I haven't bought anything other than ammo at Antioch Armory. The best atmosphere, I think, for me, is Solar Tactical. Those guys are cool as fuck. Hook, Line, and Sinker, they're the local. They can be a little bit overpriced sometimes. Actually, there's three gun stores in Livermore. There's Solar Tactical, there's Dom's, and then there's another little hole in the wall around there. But Yeah, hook, line, and sinker can be overpriced, but they're real close. But Solar Tactical, those guys are fucking badass. No, those guys are fucking the coolest shit. I would prefer to buy all my guns from them. But there in Livermore, it's kind of a mission over a fucking big hill to get there. So I tend to like to buy real close to home. So that's why I tend to go to hook, line, and sinker, because they're right up the street. But you go to Solar Tactical, you tell them 5150 the Bob, the guy with the big beard, sent you. And they'll be like, oh yeah. Or they'll be like, oh no, that guy. No, there's a guy in the back. I don't know if he's still got his beard, but he actually kind of looks like Keanu Reeves. That guy's fucking cool as shit. And you will love their selection. Trust me. You will love their selection. They've got guns galore. Fucking FFL. Wouldn't that be a fun license to have? Not in California. Fucking gayest state in the goddamn union. Fuck, we let illegals get away with murder. Point blank fucking murder. God forbid if that illegal shot a fucking seal. Good night, Jesus. Sleep tight. Love you too, brother. I've got to hang out sometime. You got to come over to my house, man. I've never really been over here. But when we were dropping off the scout, so you come over here and I'll go buy some beers. Maybe we'll do CWC here this Thursday. My wife wanted y'all to do one here, but then GBK was out of fucking town. So that didn't work out. So good night, brothers. Good night. There are freedom-loving states out there, and I wish I was in one of them, but at the same time, I don't. Because to me, there's like no state has more beautiful land than California. In no state can you do what you can do in California. In no state can you go from the beach to the snow in one fucking day. And probably hit the desert too. Actually, you could down south in LA. You can go to the fucking beach and go out to the desert and then run up to freaking Bear Valley. But we've got two major areas that are packed full of fucking lib shits that ruin it for the general population. And we've got some of the most fucking agriculture and freaking shitloads of forestry land and shitloads of fucking, good old conservative people. I mean, shit, you look at the California and it looks like it's a red state, but these two little nipples of blue control what everyone else is gonna do. Oh, fuck! Things are falling all over the place on me. Fucking turd waffles. Fucking turd waffles. Anyways. Here we are, another 8 MFN Monday. And I got a hound dog that won't shut the fuck up. Swear to God, I need to go take the little fucker out and run him for a few hours. Political cesspools. Yeah. Yep, we've got two of them. San Francisco and LA. The Bay Area and Hollywood. Two of the biggest political cesspools in the whole fucking country. Isn't it funny? One of the states with the most gun laws and the most liberal fucks that hate guns is one of the states that had a senator that was a gun runner. Selling fucking rocket launchers and shit like that. Yep. Right? That's why for a while there I was like tempted to go to Texas, thinking Texas might be a good fucking option for me. But Texas is turning into the new California. Slowly but surely. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Whoa. You want to see the hand cannon on this MFN Monday? You want to see little Tinkerbell? Oh, little Tinkerbell. Here's the Tinkerbell. I'm going to put my pinky in the barrel on that thing. Look at that. There it is. The hand cannon. I need to get out and do some shooting with her. So sexy. Yep. Of course, every option I have to go shooting at seems to fall through. What's up? Damn plot hound's fucking singing again. That's what the fuck's up. The old man won't shut up every fucking night. For like an hour. You gotta douse him with water. All the time. How is that legal in California? I bought it 2 years ago. That's how it's legal. I had to buy it where they put the little put a little blocker. Grandfathered. Pretty much, not quite. Grandfathered. No, it was before they eliminated our single shot exemption. You know, you remember that fucking, was it like 2 years ago when it went into effect? Single shot exemption law was taken away from us. So basically they just put a block in the magazine so you couldn't load any rounds in it, so you could only load a round in the chamber. And then of course the trick around that one was you bought the gun, you walked out of the store, waited 15-20 minutes, walked back in the store, and they removed the piece, because now it's technically your firearm and you can do with what you want with it. So you revert it back to its original state. They remove the block. You have your full magazine. Boom, bam, bang, ding dong. A 4-hour live stream. God damn. Oof. The burger's trying to come back up. But technically, I think California's gun laws don't apply to me, because, you know, I don't feel like I'm a Californian. I feel like I'm an Arizonian, and I conform to their laws. Actually, I conform to the gun laws of the Constitution, which mean it shall not be infringed upon. So, since I self-identify as a Constitutionian, I can own whatever guns I want in California. Anywhere in the United States. I mean, that's just me. Hey, maybe we should start. That should be a thing. That should be a thing. That should be a thing. Like this. What do you think about this, Zeus? So because I can do this in California, because there's no bullet button here, which has actually been eliminated, but I got a regular magazine drop, and I live in California. Because I got this kind of tip on the front, and because I got this kind of adjustable stock, one, I have to have this paddle on here, so I can't grip it to make it legal in California. And two, there has to be a pin right in here, so I can't press this like I should to adjust it. But the simple thing is, you just push it down just right, it becomes adjustable. And this piece here, well, it comes right the fuck off. Some more gay California laws for you. Plus, I'm only allowed to have 10 rounds in this thing. Right? Yeah, that was one of the things. My wife, who follows weird conspiracy and stuff like that, was saying it's California is getting ready to reintroduce the grizzly bear. And so she said, what kind of gun would take out a grizzly? I was like, well, a Desert Eagle 5.0 or 500 Smith & Wesson. Or 464, or, you know, any of that shit, you know. Some big fucking handguns. So she wanted me to buy one. And I went with, here's the counterpart to that one. I went with the Desert Eagle, simply due to the fact that I knew they were getting rid of that single shot exemption law at the end of the year, that she brought that up to me. And it's a Smith & Wesson 500 still on the buy list, so you can still buy that. That's not going to go away anytime soon, I don't think, in California, not yet. You know, it's a revolver, it only holds 5, so it shouldn't be an issue. Maybe the sheer size of it will freak them out. Like the Barrett. You can't own a fucking Barrett in California. But it's my gun case. See, I got some YouTube stickers on there. Just a couple. Just a couple. So, anybody who has YouTube stickers, you want to see it on the gun case, send me some stickers and I'll put them on my gun case. Why do you think I'm 5150 the bulb? Doesn't have to do with the fact that I was 5150'd. Okay, maybe a little bit, but and hey. Fuck. Good old Tennessee. I got a buddy out in Tennessee. He lives in the Brentwood, Antioch area, which is kind of funny because I guess there's a Brentwood and an Antioch fairly close to each other in Tennessee. And there's a Brentwood and Antioch right here where I grew up. But besides my firearm capabilities, I got some close quarters shit that'll fuck them up too. I know, and you went and moved down to SoCal, man. Fucking SoCal is shit. I mean, yeah, I live close to San Francisco. San Francisco's gay as shit, but SoCal could be even worse. I never was a fan of SoCal. The thing I love about being up here in NorCal, although SoCal, you get the desert, and the desert is fucking shits for fun. Like, I fucking love the desert out there. In fact, I was out there for Wasteland this year. That was absolutely immaculate. California City. Fucking loved it. Got to be all fucking Mad Maxed out, man. Fucking had time and a half there. But the desert's always been one of my favorites. But then I'm up here, we got fucking all the mountains and fucking tons of forests and shit like that. Northern California, gold country. I could go panning for some gold. Although I've got a gold refining table back there, so in fact, if we make the chat disappear, which it won't quite so well, but it's right there. Where the box of lights are, they're leaning up against it. There it is. Now I can see it. That's for refining gold. You can get little chunks of gold. Yeah. We got another vial in there. It's got quite a bit of it. I think the craziest thing I found, though, was a diamond in the rough. Pretty sure it's a diamond. Don't think it's quartz. I gotta take it to a jeweler and see what they say about it, but can you even trust them? They'll probably be like, oh, it's not a diamond. It's quartz. I'll buy it off you for $5. Bitch, why are you trying to buy quartz off of me? Now I know it's a diamond. Thank you very much, dumb shit. I'm walking. I'll give you $100 for it. No. $500. No. It's my diamond. I want to do with my diamonds as I please. I find the fucking diamond is my diamond. You can go eat a big bowl of fucking cock before you get my diamond. Bitch motherfucker. Remember, every Monday, even if it's late as fuck, I'm doing my MFN Monday. Motherfucking Monday. Ow, ow, ow. Life's a pain in the ass. And then you get herpes. Oh. Bowling for Dicks. Pawn shop. Is that a real thing? That would be a pretty cool pawn shop. Come on down to Bowling for Dicks pawn shop. Here you can trade anything for a bowl of dicks. Don't worry, it's all good. It's all safe and sanitary. You won't catch herpes, gonorrhea, or syphilis. We just give you a bowl of dicks. They've all been pre-washed and cleaned for you. Proven to be STD-free. Fucking Bowl of Dicks pawn shop. Come on down. Let us get what you got and we'll give you a bowl of dicks. Fucking beaver liquors. We sell the liquor that gets the beaver wet. Then you can liquor. Swear to God, you can throw any kind of random pair of words at me and I'd make some kind of funny fucking saying about it. I guarantee you it. But I'm just a weirdo, so pay no attention to me. Beaver's Happy Hour. Is that where they hand out the vibrators? How about the beavers and assholes ball? They bend over and you pick the hole. What the fuck? Beaverton! Now that's a big fucking beaver. Weighs about a ton. That's the kind of beaver you roll up in flour and you aim for the wet spot. The road to fur. Don't be afraid, it's just a forest. You'll find the frolic leading down in the beat-up brum. Can you find the wet bog in the forest? Get it, the forest? The furriest. The road to fur. The road to fur. I love the road to fur. So furry. It feels so great, all coarse and grainy. Yeah, you're such a really welcoming sensation. Yep. You'll find a part in the forest. And where you find the part in the forest, that'd be the watering hole. That's where you go down and lick, lick, lick. Get all the water you can out of it. And then you can stick it. Anyways. It's a cracker ass late for me now. Hitting that midnight mark. Birthday suit wrestling. The Jello's free. All you can eat Jello at birthday suit wrestling. Oh, but you got to pay extra for the green. Huh? Joe Cannon? I'm not familiar with that one, sir. I'm not even sure where to put it. You pull string and go boom, I bet. It's all bloody in there.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal!
Live Subfest Smoke Sesh with Big Toke! It's a notification I just got. He's having a smoke sesh. He's going to smoke a little bit of weed and have a live Subfest. So people go in there and they get subscribers. I'd hate to say it, but I'm not really a big fan of that kind of stuff. You know, it's like, I mean, I guess it's a great way to get extra subscribers. Get people to come look at you and be like, hey, check this shit out. Look at this guy. I can subscribe to these 5 people and never watch any of their videos, and all 5 of those people have subscribed me. Because I'm so cool. Yeah, no. I'm cool off that shit. But I guess it's where fucking you can gain a lot of subscribers real quick, like type deal thing. Get people to come find your live feeds when you put Subfest on it. Because they're just looking for subs. They're like fucking sharks in bloody water for subscribers. I sub you. You sub me back. Bitch! I'll sub you back if I like your fucking content. I love it when I got this one time. Hey, I subbed you. Could you return the favor? And I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? Why not? You took the time to come subscribe me and leave me a fucking message. So, anyways, like I was saying, they're like, hey, I subbed you, will you sub me back? And I'm like, okay, you fucking subbed me, and you took the time to leave a message. So I go to their fucking channel. And they did not have a fucking piece of content on it. I think they had like 500 subscribers too. I'm going, what the fuck? What the fuck? You don't have a fucking video playlist or nothing. And you've got 500 subscribers. And you're subbing me and asking me to sub you back. Who the fuck? Yeah, no. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. Pure principle. People. You want me to break something, don't you? It's kind of disappointed, actually. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Dude, did you see the one live feed I had with my uncle here where we snorted the tequila, we snorted the fucking rum, and we snorted the Jim Beam? Bro, we were snorting everything that night. Everything. It was insanity. You know what was crazy? It was the fucking Jim Beam that burnt the worst. Oh, that was a fun night, though. It was a very fun night. People watch these live feeds. They're watching through it, you know. Just me and you sitting here conversating on the live feed. But really, all they see is me talking to the comments that you're leaving, and they're just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused and lost. What's going on here? Mommy! Mommy, could you bring me my Pinky and Mama and Blanky and Teddy? I'm scared. I'm confused. I think I'm a girl now. Oh no, maybe I'm a... No, you know what? I don't have a sex. I don't identify. Aww. I farted. Oh, well, I got big jobs on the docket for tomorrow. Ezra books for rodeo clowns. Wants to prove them I come from rodeo clown bloodline. What's Ezra books? What's the Ezra books? Maybe that's something that ain't out here in California. It's too manly for him out here. Oh, 90 proof whiskey. Fuck yeah. There you go. That's some good fucking whiskey. I bet it does burn like a son of a bitch. Oh. But yes. I'm tired. Got a couple of engines I gotta put together. One's a Cummins. Shouldn't be too bad. The other one's a 5.4. Makes you chase the dogo. Fuck. How about we cap this night off with a nice little sip of tequila? I've been working on this guy for a while. It's almost gone. And when it's gone, I'm gonna have to sing a song and tell him how much I loved him. Yeah. Then I might have to go buy another bottle because this stuff was pretty damn good. And I might have to figure out where to get some aluminum powder. Because I got plenty of sodium nitrate. So I can fill this sucker up, shake it up real good, and set it out there. Has anybody done that yet? I'm curious. I'm going to have to look that up. Tannerite in a glass bottle. Has anyone been dumb enough to try it? Pretty sure they have. Actually, you know what? Google Chrome. YouTube. I'm going to look that up real quick. Oh, man. Fucking Carl's Jr. is coming up, man. Keep burping it and tasting burger. I'd rather burp and taste tequila, motherfucker. Hey, look, I've lost 2 subscribers. I was up to 477. Now I'm at 475. It always seems to happen. You know, you gain a bunch and then you lose a bunch. Of course, people probably subscribe to me, and after a minute they look at that stuff and they go, don't mess with that stuff. It wouldn't end well. What, tannerite? Big glass? Oh, let's see. No. Tan. Hey. Tannerite. Glass. Who said I was sober? Hey, there is here. What the fuck? Demolition Ranch did a pipeline bomb of 425 pounds? Add that to watch later.
Tannerite explosion!
I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to turn the volume off. Really? What was it, like some cheapy, dookie-ass fucking explosive? Like, or it wasn't really encased in a bomb. So it was just like a long little... It does explode in a glass bottle. Dakota Scumbag did it. Oh. Ooh. I love that tequila. Let's do some investigation. It's like he ain't been active in like 5 years and he's only got 1 subscriber. No. Well, I do have a whole box full of spray paint. Been saving for a shooting day. And pick up some road flares. I was actually thinking about I got a I got an unexploded airbag that I was thinking about having some fun with too. You know what I mean? It's like, what would an unexploded airbag do? Don't smoke. It's a terrible habit. It sounds like a good idea. It's out of a... We'll have to look at it. But if I'm not mistaken, it should be from a Dodge Ram driver's airbag. Right? Fucking put them right to the goddamn roof. You see what those things do to people? I love my uncle. But do I want to go viral? Oh, yeah. I don't think that ended very well for him. Hey, look, it's after midnight. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang now. Fucking Jester. The Jester of the Candies, man. He's a character, tell you the truth. No silly boy. Oh well. You get the picture, friend. Ugh. That was really awkward the way that cigarette rolled down. Ugh. Bro, did you see the fucking did you see that Trump challenge? Where they eat the fucking 2 fish fillets and 2 fucking Big Macs and drink a chocolate shake. I did it. It was delicious. All right. I'm gonna finish the cigarette and I'm gonna say sayonara because it's about that time of night for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to take the fucking presidential Cheeto. I mean, he seems to be doing what he can outside of having his hands tied through Congress and the puppets that pull at the strings of what you can and can't do, because God only knows what's truly behind the scenes in the political realm. We only get to see what they allow us to see, know what they allow us to know. That, I mean, you see these little leaks that are always like, whoa, what the fuck? And half the time they flip nuts over those leaks getting out. So imagine what hasn't gotten out. What's still freaking super trooper fucking tits ass top secret that they don't want you to know about. It's like, I don't know. We live in a world of just shit. It's a shit world out there, and you're nothing but a fucking piece of toilet paper for them to wipe your ass with. Seriously. Oh well. I'm going to enjoy my life, get away with what I can get away with. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? I mean, fuck, laws are made for one reason and one purpose only. And I say, yes. Not really, though, because there's a lot of innocent people that don't deserve that. But at the same time, it'd be kind of nice just to be like, shut the fuck up already. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Bye. Then again, you think about it. And it's like, I guess maybe because they're so oppressed, they've become, what is that syndrome where the person falls in love with their captor or whatever? Fucking, that kind of a syndrome. Because they're oppressed people for so long that they don't know any better and they're not going to build the backbone to stand up for themselves. Right? Exactly. I mean, Stockholm Syndrome. There you go. It's just a fucking Stockholm Syndrome nationwide. The reason why it didn't work here in the States is because they were sick of it. And they said, nah, fuck you. We came here to get away from your fucking bullshit. Yeah. It fucking sucks. I don't know. What pisses me off, though, is when they try to force themselves and their ways on everybody else. It's like, motherfucker, just keep it the way it is over there. And people who want to live like that can go live with your shit. And fucking people that don't can go to another country. That's the way I see it. Fuck it. They don't like it. They can stand up and fight. And I guarantee if they did like what the colonies did and went and talked to some other countries and said, hey, you know, we're tired of this guy here. We'd like your help to try and overthrow him. Oh, wait, isn't that kind of like what happened in Syria or what's going on in Syria? Kind of like-ish. I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of like just pull all our assets out. Bring everybody home. Fix our country. Let the world figure its shit out. But then we'd lose billions of dollars, wouldn't we, if we did that? But would we? Oh. All right, Captain. Technological wizard. Yeah. Except for we're kind of in a lull in our technological advancements. It's all into the fit as much crap as you can in these little devices that we have on us all the time so you can monitor us 24/7 instead of trying to further the mankind greatness and exploration into the great unknown of space that is truly the last frontier that we really do need to focus our attention to. If we could bring, you know, Russia and China and the United States and the UK and France and all these other superpower type nations that have advancements in technologies, and push all those towards space, it'd be a whole nother story. Or we're just destined for a matrix system where we all get plugged into a computer, right? Hey, don't worry, you don't gotta worry about food, housing, none of that shit. We'll just set you in this bubble and plug you into this computer, and all your worries will go away. The government will take care of everything. The next stage of the ghettoization of the ghettos. Instead of projects, there'll be projects, but there'll be podjects. Because you'll all be living in a little pod with a computer plugged into you. And they'll be using your body as a battery to power for the rich. So the rich can do whatever they want with the world while you're sitting there in a little pod. And then when it's time to replenish you, they just take a little seed from this guy and a little seed from that one, and they fertilize it into a little test tube baby and create another battery. Whoa. Wouldn't that make an amazing movie? Whatever. I'm going to bed. It was nice hanging out with you, Mr. Zeus. Mr. Zeus. Yes, I can. Look at this. I'm gonna literally have a tradition with my MFN Mondays of going for a whole fucking hour, right? Because we're like 3, 2, 1. Good night, son.